His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa met with the Premier of Bermuda, the Honourable E. David Burt, at Kudaibiya Palace. His Royal Highness highlighted the shared commitment to enhancing cooperation with Bermuda to promote prosperity and achieve common aspirations. He emphasised the importance of continuing to advance joint coordination to create opportunities in the interests of both nations. During the meeting, the following was announced. First, the granting of sovereignty to Bermuda over the data of subscribers in cloud computing centers located in Bahrain. 2, the granting of partner status to Bermuda for the maritime air freight service in Bahrain. 3, the granting of entry visas upon arrival in Bahrain to holders of Bermudian passports. Avenues to advance cooperation and the latest regional and international developments were also discussed. His Royal Highness and his Bermuda counterpart toured the Prime Minister's office, where Mr. Burt was briefed on the office's work streams, plans and projects. Minister of the Prime Minister's Court, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, Minister of Finance and National Economy Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, along with other senior officials, also attended this meeting. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa received the newly appointed Qatari ambassador to Bahrain, Nasser Abdullah Al Nasser, at Rafah Palace. His Royal Highness highlighted the strength of Bahrain-Qatar historic relations, supported by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the Emir of Qatar, His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. His Royal Highness emphasized Bahrain's commitment to advancing relations to benefit the citizens of both countries, and for his part, the ambassador expressed appreciation for His Royal Highness' commitment to advancing Bahraini-Qatari ties and conveyed his best wishes for the kingdom's continued progress. Minister of Finance and National Economy Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa attended this meeting too. The Representatives Council Speaker Ahmed Al-Musallam met with a Brazilian Congress delegation led by the chair of the Public Security Committee in the Brazilian Federal Senate, Senator Flavio Bolsonaro. The meeting reviewed bilateral relations and efforts for more cooperation in parliamentary, economic and investment sectors and coordination in international parliamentary forums. Al-Musallam highlighted the strong ties between both countries, noting ongoing development across all sectors under the leadership of His Majesty the King and the Brazilian President. He noted the importance of strengthening parliamentary diplomacy and the role of the Parliamentary Friendship Group in advancing bilateral projects. The Shura Council held its weekly session presided over by its chairman, Ali Saleh. The Council approved the report of the Foreign Affairs, Defence and National Security Committee regarding Decree Law 35 of 2025, approving the Unified System Law for International Land Transport within the GCC. The session also approved the report of the Foreign Affairs, Defence and National Security Committee on a draft law ratifying the agreement between Bahrain and the International Date Council on the establishment of the headquarters of the International Date Observatory in Bahrain, accompanying Decree Law 64 of 2025. They then approved the report of the Services Committee on Decree Law 34 of 25, amending certain provisions of Law 74 of 2006 on the care, rehabilitation and employment of persons with disabilities. In an interview with the editor-in-chief of Akhbar al-Khalij newspaper, Deputy Prime Minister Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa said that the rapid urban development and infrastructure projects in Bahrain embody the vision of His Majesty the King, placing the citizen at the center of development. He said that the Ministerial Committee for Development Projects and Infrastructure operates with a vision that considers infrastructure an interconnected system based on governance, coordination and follow-up among entities to unify priorities and integrate plans. He noted that this development also reflects the directives of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Prime Minister. Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah said that the committee will focus in the next phase on three main tracks: diversifying project funding sources, developing infrastructure cost recovery policies, and implementing infrastructure projects according to approved plans. The Deputy Premier said that the implementation of the committee's decisions resulted in a 66% performance rate by December 24 in implementing the infrastructure and environment initiatives within the government's program. He also revealed that the committee will soon submit its 25 work report to the Cabinet with expectations of an even higher completion rate. He said that partnership with the private sector is a strategic choice that enhances competitiveness, reduces the cost of doing business, and strengthens the readiness of investment zones. The Deputy Prime Minister noted that every investment in infrastructure impacts competitiveness and foreign direct investment inflows, which reached a cumulative balance of 17.5 billion BD during the third quarter of 25. He said that as the current government program enters its final year, it is committed to implementing the remaining initiatives while maintaining high performance efficiency and ensuring the sustainability of achievements. He also said that the government will develop its next program in light of the priorities for the next 4 years, including completing the remaining objectives of Bahrain Economic Vision 2030, paving the way for an ambitious launch towards Bahrain Economic Vision 2050. With His Majesty the King's designation of 26 as the year of Isa al-Kabir, the Deputy Prime Minister said that the government draws inspiration from the legacy of the founder of the institutional Renaissance, His Highness Isa al-Kabir, ruler of Bahrain and its dependencies. The interview also covered other topics, including the vision for the role of media in national affairs, cooperation between the executive and legislative branches, the role of the National Audit Office's recommendations in enhancing the efficiency of the government apparatus, and the impact of regional and global challenges on local plans. The chairman of the Supreme Council of Health, Lieutenant General Dr. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, attended the launch ceremony of the Arabian Gulf University Hospital's new identity. This initiative is part of the hospital's efforts to become a leading healthcare and academic model in Bahrain and the GCC. The CEO of the University Hospital, Dr. Shahar al-Shahiri, said that the new identity embodies a vision of sustainable development and reinforces the hospital's position as a leading center for healthcare, education and scientific research. The launch of the new identity is a result of a series of high-quality development projects, most notably the modernization of the diagnostic radiology department and equipping it with the latest AI-powered devices, enhancing diagnostic accuracy and the quality of healthcare. The inauguration also included a specialized balance laboratory, the development of the fertility and reproductive medicine unit, and the acquisition of state-of-the-art lung function testing equipment, along with a cutting-edge surgical laser that is among the most advanced and effective devices in urological surgery. This phase also saw an enhanced patient experience with the opening of a 24-hour pharmacy. The Minister of Interior, General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, received the chair of the Public Security Committee in the Brazilian Senate, Senator Flávio Bolsonaro. The meeting was attended by the Chief of Police, Lieutenant General Tariq Al-Hassan, and the Undersecretary of the Ministry of Interior for Legislative Affairs, Rashid Bounejma. The minister welcomed the visit of the senator, highlighting its role in strengthening cooperation between both countries. He said that the security and stability in Bahrain is a result of the royal visions of His Majesty the King and the follow-up of the government headed by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Prime Minister. The minister noted the continued efforts to enhance community security within a constructive community partnership framework. The meeting reviewed security cooperation in light of global security challenges. The Honourable E. David Bird, Premier of Bermuda, arrived in Bahrain accompanied by his delegation. Upon arrival at Bahrain International Airport, the Prime Minister was received by the Minister of Industry and Commerce, head of the honorary mission, Abdullah Fakhru, along with other officials. In the presence of the Minister of Industry and Commerce, Abdullah Fakhru, member of the National Arts Council and chairperson of Lamia Association, Sheikha Dhoa bint Khalid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, inaugurated the afternoon T+973 exhibition attended by leading figures in design and entrepreneurship. Sheikha Dhoa praised the participating projects, noting that the event reflects the quality of local production and the innovation of Bahraini entrepreneurs. The chairperson of the non-profit initiative Artisanat and Creative Pioneer 973 Plus, Dr. Sheikha May bint Sulaiman Al-Obaidi, said that the partnership with NBK strengthens the growth of Bahraini startups and attracts visitors at the Avenues, Bahrain. NBK Bahrain CEO Ali Fardan reaffirmed the bank's commitment to supporting Bahraini youth and entrepreneurs, describing the exhibition as a showcase of national creativity and talent. The Undersecretary of the Ministry of Interior for Nationality, Passports and Residence Affairs, Chairman of the Committee for Combating Violence and Addiction, MAN, Sheikh Hisham bin Abdurrahman Al Khalifa, received 2 certificates of accreditation for the AI Management System and the Social Responsibility Guide for the MAN program, bringing the total number of ISO International Quality System certificates obtained by the program to 10. We have more in this report.
The MAN program to combat violence and addiction is a well-established national initiative which embodies the institutional awareness of the importance of investing in people and instilling values of awareness, responsibility, and positive behavior in youth in support of sustainable community security and a more peaceful future. The program adopts an integrated approach that combines awareness, education, and community partnership, targeting students and families through interactive initiatives that promote positive behaviors and instill a culture of conscious rejection of the dangers of violence and addiction. It also employs modern methods and advanced training content that builds a balanced personality capable of making sound decisions in various situations. MAN launches quality programs that keep pace with digital and social transformations and support building a preventive culture based on knowledge, participation, and shared responsibility. This approach reflects the program's keenness to establish a renewed national model for preventive work that combines institutional innovation and community commitment, making prevention a developmental path that enhances the stability and prosperity of society.
The results of the first week of the Arabian Gulf Security 4 exercise, in which Bahraini police forces are participating, confirmed progress in the level of coordination and enhanced operational readiness among the participating entities. This paves the way for moving to more advanced phases during the remainder of the exercise, serving the objectives of strengthening security and stability in the GCC. The first phase of the exercise, currently held in Qatar, witnessed outstanding results in enhancing integration among Gulf working teams and developing mechanisms for managing joint operations. This contributes to supporting rapid response and increasing the efficiency of field operations in dealing with security scenarios. In accordance with the exercise's objectives, these exercises develop operational capabilities and raise the efficiency of coordination by standardizing procedures and activating communication channels. Second-year students in the Bachelor of Science in Nursing at Arabian Gulf University won first place in the 5th Nursing Olympiad organized by King Saud bin Abdulaziz University for Health Sciences, outperforming 21 Gulf universities. This achievement highlights the academic excellence of students in the nursing development at the College of Medicine and Health Sciences in regional competitions and the application of the high standards of healthcare. For more on this, we have the following statement from Dr. Housen Harawas, head of the Bachelor of Science in Nursing department at the Arabian Gulf University.
In truth, we feel great pride in this achievement as it reflects the quality of the program as well as the strength of student preparation. Although we are a relatively new program compared to well-established universities, our students have proven that excellence is not measured by age, but by a clear vision and dedicated, persistent work. The Nursing Olympiad is a platform for developing nursing skills, which were aimed to enhance scientific and professional competition among nursing students. The competitions were of a high scientific and professional standard. They were not limited to theoretical questions, but included practical challenges, clinical simulation scenarios, and assessments in critical thinking, decision-making, teamwork, as well as professional communication. In other words, they evaluated the student as a comprehensive healthcare practitioner, not merely as a student who memorizes information. This achievement represents a confirmation of Arabian Gulf University's status as an academic institution which is capable of competing and excelling at the regional level. It reflects the quality of our educational programs and our strategic vision in building qualified competencies, as well as the readiness of our students for the labor market in accordance with the highest healthcare standards.
Now the preliminary rounds of the 30th Bahrain Grand Prize for the Holy Quran have begun. It's organized by the Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs and the Ministry of Justice, Islamic Affairs and Waqf. The Assistant Under-Secretary for Islamic Affairs at the Ministry of Justice, Judge Sheikh Omar bin Daija Al-Khalifa, said that 775 contestants qualified for the preliminary rounds. He said the total number of participants in the awards since its inception has exceeded 50,000. The event is one of the most prominent national initiatives in the service of the Holy Quran and has contributed to the graduation of generations who have represented Bahrain in international Quran forums.